spin. Let's go. I'm about to take you on a ride.
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
Hello, and welcome to Grass Valley. It's your interim hosts here, Maxx, sitting down with
Lindsay Weills.
and ready to run one of these here Welcome to Grass Valley podcast episodes for you guys. Hope everyone's doing well out there. How are you today, Lindsay?
Good. Less
Awesome.
cold than the last couple of days.
Yeah, it's been awesome to catch up with you for a couple minutes here and show you around the house and just get back in touch with you. So
Totally. It's also been super great to see what you guys have done with the place. I mean, I know you had a vision, but it's good. It's awesome to see it like come into reality.
It's coming together, yeah. So we're extremely grateful and really appreciative to have been able to work with you on the house purchase and have a new home and be able to set these memories and make it our way and all of those great things. So yeah, it's been really spectacular.
Awesome.
Loving it. So, what's new with you?
Oh, I don't know that. Well, I'm just been hunkering down. I totally enjoyed
Making
the storm.
it through that, weather.
Yeah, I made a big pot of soup, bought some sourdough from Lions Fair, that awesome spot in Grass Valley. It's delicious. And I feel like it gave me the excuse to hibernate, which in this time of year I enjoy doing sometimes.
It's always a well-received gift to be able to take that time and have an excuse.
Yeah.
So sorry, boss.
Yeah.
Even when you're your own boss, sorry, boss.
Yeah. I'm still working a little bit, but it's nice to just be able to. It was great. I just like to cozy up.
Yep, unplug a little bit or plug in a little bit, either way. And like you said, make some soup. We have our resident in-house sourdough specialist here. Melissa is a wizard with the dough, so she's been really getting into her element with that stuff and making
I'll have to
some
grab some
amazing stuff. Yeah,
Will she give me some?
Absolutely.
Sweet.
So yeah, she's got a great one, and that's Brad, not quite bread.
Oh.
That's its name. So I don't know how familiar you are with sourdough starters, but these people all are, they name them and they culture, they have a real relationship with their sourdough starters. So yeah, Brad.
Okay, good to know.
Not quite bread. So yeah, so
I love that.
Fun time. Yeah, so she's having a lot of fun with it and making all kinds of great recipes, and I have been the benefactor of all of that, and getting on the lucky end. I don't have to do anything but eat delicious bread. So it's been amazing.
Can't be sad about that.
Yeah, she actually sent Ryan home with one. He said he only got to eat one piece of it, and then he left it out there for Nathaniel. So I hope you're eating that bread, Nathaniel. Our
better be.
Our co-host, Nathaniel's son, said to send a message to you guys. He's very sorry he wasn't able to make it today. He did not realize it was Saturday, so that's a luxury not all of us have, but I hope you slept in and are enjoying this weekend day, whatever day you think it is, Nathaniel. I hope you're enjoying it, brother. So we'll look forward to catching up with you for one of these soon. And listeners, just know that he's here in spirit and he sends his best to everyone. So yeah, right on.
Yeah, I'm still have yet to meet him in person, but
right.
We connected a little bit and I texted with him, and I guess he totally knows my brother.
Right on.
Yeah.
Small world. Yeah.
Real,
Smaller
small
county.
World, small town.
Yeah.
Extra
yes.
small town.
Yeah. Same thing with him. I'd known his brother for years, so I used to hang out with him a lot back in the day. And then,
well, and I knew your sister before I knew you.
Oh yeah. Small county for sure.
Yep.
And, some of us have reputations that precede us. And, so.
Indeed.
We get around. So. I talked with Ryan a bit earlier. I know I mentioned that earlier, but I got a nice, probably 45-minute conversation with him that got on the podcast. So he said, as well, send his best to you and give Nathaniel a hug. So air hug for you, Nate. And it's been interesting trying to keep this thing going, which we kind of all told him we would do our best at. So we all have a little bit of an idea, I think, of
That's what we're
how
here
we
for.
can contribute and what we can give. So
How's he doing?
He's good spirits.
Good.
So keeping his head up and got a good plan moving forward with educational stuff, some books. Him and I talked about some different good books to read, and I'll be sending him some books here shortly when he's set up. That was a gift that my brother sent me when I was locked up, was a lot of books that were really great. So, just add that to your collection and, do something positive with the time. And he's already focused on that. Really
Awesome.
heavy. So,
that's,
it's really great.
that's the only thing you can do is
and
work on improving your mental space too.
Yep.
Because
physically and mentally,
Yes.
So he's going to be working out and doing all of that, and he misses his babies like crazy, of course. The only part of that that's actually hard, you can man up or woman up or whatever, you can just boss up and do the rest of it. But the kids, it's, there's nothing that there's no words for that part of it. I was fortunate to not have children when I did being an idiot and doing my things that I did. So
Right.
I didn't have to suffer that. But my mother and father certainly did. And
Right.
they did not like to see me gone. So hard times for family. But wishing you the best, brother, and pulling for you. He said he's going to have a tablet set up before long. And if the people out there listening would like to, you can download the app called Getting Out Video Visits. I think it's available on probably Android as well as the Apple phones, iOS. So gettingoutvideovisitsapp.com, a teal yellow logo, he said. You can download that, set it up, and he'll be able to video call through the
cool.
tablet. So really awesome thing. I think they're, he said, it's probably something they're doing to try and help quell violence in the institutions because, we all know with kids, you put them on that tablet and they don't care about much of anything else. So I'm sure with inmates, it's about the same, and you can really distract someone from the day-to-day issues that might arise by just giving them something to be complacent with. So, good and bad, but I'm glad that they're taking steps to try and remedy that stuff. So.
Well, if it's a way to connect with, so he can
That's
like
huge.
video
He'll be
call.
able to video call with people,
So that's, I just
huge.
feel like maintaining connection is probably beneficial for
Yes,
people
so
in
huge.
there,
Yeah.
honestly, just to be able to
Keeps-
feel less isolated and reconnect with the people that you
keeps
love.
you connected,
and-
lets them know you're safe.
Yeah.
And that lets you know that they're safe.
Yeah.
Because when you're incarcerated, the world still goes on without you, and stuff happens.
Yeah.
When you're in there, you're kind of, aside from the inmate on inmate violence, you're just isolated and you're safe.
Yeah.
There's nothing that can really happen. You're just in a box.
Yeah.
23 hours a day a lot of times. So the world goes on, and it's nice to be able to know that people are safe and have that. So really great. So I look forward to setting that up and getting some one-on-one with him like that. So he's excited. I let him know we got some future guests set up. I know you guys maybe mentioned it, and we've mentioned it a few times, but Hanzy, the jeweler and
I know
skateboarder, Hanzy Driscoll, great friend, always comes through clutch when I ask him to do something jewelry related. The guy's a wizard with the metal.
Yeah.
He's a metallurgist or whatever, like for sure.
I've seen,
great, so.
he shares it on social media sometimes, and he clearly does excellent work.
We just got Melissa a new ring, an anniversary ring for our 10-year anniversary. He made with some nuggets. It was back in October, but made with some nuggets that I had found, some gold that I had found.
That's
so
awesome.
Very cool. Yes,
That's awesome.
very, very cool.
Where'd you find them?
I have a few that came from various different
guess you
places,
don't have to
including
disclose
no.
your-
It's crazy because like most of the gold that I find, as long as it's got some structure, it's chunky gold. I can remember where I found it because they're so unique.
Yeah.
Each nugget is so unique, and even if they're small, it just you can just really tell. So that being said, I found some on our private property up in North Columbia area where we have a little piece of Mill Creek that has some nice gold on it. So I was able to find some gold from the creek that I
That's so
grew up
special.
on, like playing in. Yeah, it's really
That's
awesome. It's like,
awesome.
when I say he comes through like Hanzy, just makes dreams happen. He
That's
makes
awesome.
dreams happen. So, and then some from the Yuba, of course. Got to get some out of the Yuba
Right.
River, and then a couple little pieces that were from down at Greenhorn, because that also holds a really special place for Melissa and I. So,
Awesome.
yeah,
I love
we
that.
both love Greenhorn and love four-wheeling and everything. And
Yeah.
I got a little claim down in the Greenhorn ravine, down in the river bottom. So,
Nice.
yeah, so really cool to be able to go and mine gold from these places that are like, hold such importance in other factors of my life. So, yeah.
Absolutely. I love that about Nevada County.
Yes,
I
absolutely.
feel
So
like
many
so much of it
memories.
is so connected to just lots of, experiences in my life where I've been like, wow, it all comes full circle and I'm connected here and here for this and this person. And I really love that about Nevada County.
We're so blessed to grow
Yeah.
up in this little mountain town in this area where
Gold country.
Gold country, where it's just like, dreams, like you can be an individual and you can just have a real story in a life and all these connections, and you're not just like in a rat race. You imagine
No.
if the dirt that you saw every day was curated, and every tree and bush and flower that you saw or interacted with was literally curated by humans. They were put
Yeah.
there,
Nope,
placed
I
there, bulldozed
couldn't-
there, planted there. Every single flower, tree, bush, plant, piece of dirt.
Yeah.
If you live in the city, think about that, people out there. Every piece of dirt you see on a daily basis was put there.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. So,
It's
different to think about.
concrete jungle.
yep. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So,
Yeah, we're lucky.
We are very fortunate.
Often feel that way, just looking around. Also, we're close to so many places, but you can
yeah.
just go outside. You can just go downtown and end up walking on a creek and on a trail,
Right.
and
yeah,
it's
hop, skip,
pretty
and a jump
phenomenal. We've got the
to-
Yuba River, we've got Tahoe Truckee. I mean, it just is.
Yep, the snow, the
Lakes
snow
and
to the
rivers
sand is
and-
so close. Everything is
Yeah.
really accessible. So,
Yeah.
yeah, we're very lucky, very fortunate. I thank my parents. I really gave them that respect when they were still here. That like, thank you for bringing us up in a place. Thank you for coming here and having me and raising me in a place so beautiful, and having the vision to think, man, maybe these other places like Alabama or
Right.
Santa Cruz aren't great places for kids to grow up. So.
Yeah. I mean,
Great places for people to grow up. Don't get me wrong, but just
Not as
for
good
the-
as here.
Not for the vision that they had. So yeah,
well, when I had my oldest daughter, I lived in Maui, which was a great place when she was a toddler. But once she got into school, I actually moved back before she got into school. But part of the draw, not just my family being here still, but was the community. It's it's safe.
Yeah.
It's there's people that truly care about it. People,
Connected.
people know each other. We're looking out. It's a desirable in my
It is.
opinion for
Yep.
a parent who cares
Yeah.
about how their kids are going to be raised.
absolutely. That's
And you can have the outside
Keeping us here.
experience. I
Right.
feel like, especially nowadays with kids, like you're just saying about tablets, that just go outside. Like,
Go
take
out,
the
yeah.
kids' electronics away. And
Yeah.
you're like, don't come back till I tell you.
Yeah, go for a walk. Go take your brother or sister for a walk on the NID.
Yeah.
Go out there and find some,
Yeah.
lizards. Go do whatever it is. Go ride your dirt bikes. We're so blessed to have this piece of property where we do have a little, circle dirt bike track, and they can go out, and Connor's building some jumps out there, and we're just work in progress. It's
Yeah.
really amazing, but yeah, they're
Is that what you're going to do with the...
it's part of what's going on out there.
Nice.
Just because that's what
Yeah.
he cares about, and
No,
we
it's
don't
great.
have anything else. So we
Yeah.
were supposed to get 100 yards of fill dirt that did not get delivered. Cat, you guys had birds. We got cats. Cat out.
Well, we had
yeah.
a not bird.
That bird, that bird right there.
Oh my God,
yes, I laughed
that is
and laughed
hilarious.
and
Oh,
laughed.
that's the same...
That's the lamp.
That's it.
He brought it over for and
Oh my gosh, I love that.
it's
Thanks, Ryan.
Yeah, connected for sure. We're keeping that alive because that was a classic
It
moment
was-
in podcast history.
It
for
was
the
so funny too, just
Welcome
watching
to
his
Grass Valley.
face because it kept happening, and he couldn't focus.
Oh, I know him so
He's
well.
all-
I
he was like,
I was in the room with you guys because I know you guys. And when you said, you know what, just go shoot that thing. Just shoot that thing. I was just like, yes, this is so beautiful. This just listening to it all culminate, and I was laughing so hard when he came in, and then he's like, you know what? It's not a woodpecker.
it
And
was.
then
I had like moved something next to me,
Yeah,
and that's what he
I-
was like. Wait a second.
Yeah, I cried at work. I cried laughing. I just like
It was-
from him as Elmer Fudd out there with the gun. Where's this dang old rascally rabbit? And I'm like, and Lindsay, you're in there. I know you're in there. Like, it's on the other side of the house. Go around.
It was so
No,
crazy.
no,
It sounded.
yeah.
I swear, it sounded like it was. It sounded like it was
I
outside.
have my own experience. I don't know if you heard on the podcast, I talked about it, but there was a woodpecker pecking on the side of the house, and I went out there twice, and it had flown away. So I'm like, oh, I can relate 100%. Shoot the woodpecker. So I went out there, and then I got out there, and I'm like, I took a picture of it instead because it was like this huge, majestic woodpecker that was like all pretty, not a pileated woodpecker, but like one I've never seen before. Crazy big bird that I've never seen.
Wow.
So I shoot
You're
it
all
off.
fine. Yeah.
But yeah, I
Scare
didn't
it,
shoot
right?
down. Yep, and it didn't come back. Very fortunate. And if it did, I
Well, this one won't come.
might
back.
have to take action. Well, yeah, you never know. We'll be in here one day, and then all of a sudden, if you guys hear a woodpecker,
Well, we know
question,
we know where to look
yeah.
first, right?
Yes.
That was so funny.
classic. Yeah. So
It really was. I love that. I'm gonna have
Yep.
to take a picture of it.
that's yeah. It's full circle. It came together real great for the podcast. If the audio listeners, I hope that translated for everyone because I was having a time.
Oh, I was dead.
Yeah. So, yeah, in addition to that ring we got from Hanzy, the skateboarding jeweler, he also transformed my grill that I had back when I was really into doing hip hop and rapping and such. And actually even before, I had some gold teeth. Just a
I
few.
feel like I
like 16.
remember.
Like 8
no?
on the top and 8 on the bottom.
Oh, I feel like I've seen
They were all
pictures.
gold, white gold. And so he
Wow.
actually made that gold grill into my wedding ring because
Oh, that's so cool.
so putting one life definitely behind and transferred it into something that meant a lot to me.
See,
into
that's
something
so awesome.
So you guys, shout out Hanzy Driscoll. You guys
Yeah.
go check him out. He does jewelry making tutorials on YouTube. He has a website and stuff, Etsy, all of that. Great local jeweler, really great guy. If you need some custom jewelry, you need something repaired, anything like that, tap in with Hanzy. He's local right off Idaho, Maryland Road, and he will get you sorted out. So
Yeah.
100%.
Oh, I ran into him at. I think he
He's at the
moved
skate
there
park all
not
the time,
too
but-
long ago.
Yeah,
It's over by Creekside.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the
Keith's spot.
yes. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's called. Well, it's like Creekside, but then they also have farmers markets there.
They do the Friday farmers
Yeah.
market. Really good bread.
My mom's super into that.
Here we got a cat again. The birds come in, the cats come in. The cat's gonna have to go. So, yeah, and then we are waiting to hear back from Shirley or Cheryl McNeely, who is a tribal, Nisenan tribal council spokesperson, and she is potentially going to be coming and blessing the mic with some Native American history and stories. So waiting to hear back from her.
awesome.
Yeah, very excited about that potential guest. And then, of course, DJ Loot, who is coming on, who's our producer, who does a bunch of stuff for the 530 Factors, for Galactic Vibes, Connected One, all our local, me, also, obviously, Greg Christ, and, countless other local artists that are here that are getting songs mixed and mastered and produced and actually putting out music into the airwaves. So,
Awesome.
he's worked with all kinds of crazy California legends as well, everywhere from Sacramento down to the Bay Area and up further north. And I'll let him speak on all those people because I couldn't even start to list them.
Right.
There's like a crazy, I mean, the list is crazy. But if you listen to California rap or hip hop, he has probably worked with that artist.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, and then one other gentleman we are waiting to hear back confirmation from our trusted co-anchor, Gary Pate. Gutsy says he's got the line on AJ from AJ's Montana Bananas, and he is going to be coming through with some beef jerky talk. So we will be talking to a local beef jerky business owner who has been here for many generations. And if you guys know that beef jerky, it is exceptional. He sells it at the fair as well as countless local retail establishments, and I'm sure you've probably had it if you like
I have.
Beef jerky. It's the
I didn't realize.
black and red and yellow packaging, Montana Bananas. Yep, local guy, Grass Valley made, and a really cool gentleman. So looking forward to getting him on for a little discussion. You know, he can promote his brand and business, and maybe we
He
can.
better bring some jerky.
Maybe he will bring some samples. Ooh, I didn't
I'm
even
hoping.
guess.
I'm
Yes,
hoping.
fingers crossed to that one. So people, please keep reaching out, sending your friends and family. If you've got someone who does something cool in Nevada County, reach out and let's talk about it. You know, how'd you get here? Why did you come? What do you love about it?
What's not to
What-
love?
what-
But it's always a good question.
What's changed? You know, all these things.
That too.
While we're on the subject, you as a local business owner and entrepreneur, do you want to showcase any new listings or anything you have currently going on?
I don't really have I have a few things in the pipeline. Right now, I actually am mostly working with buyers. So I do have some listings, but they're like, we want to wait a little bit till spring, which is fairly common. The photos are so great here in springtime.
Yes.
We're trying to avoid snow photos. You know, if you got to sell, you got to do the snow photos. It's how it is.
Dirt
but
and mud.
when I do, I'll definitely,
We'll be promoting them right on.
throw them out. But right now, I do have one. It's in Oroville, but it's like lakefront property, and it had a house that burnt down. So it has a septic and 2 wells on the property. It's 10 acres. It looks over the lake. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like a
337 Rocky Point. It's a great property for somebody. It's just $99,000 to
Wow. Dang. Hear
ready
that,
to
guys?
build.
Guys,
Make your dreams. Make your lake house.
reach out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Make it an Airbnb or I don't know,
Do
whatever.
something right.
Yeah.
Yes. Get involved. That sounds like a gym.
Yeah.
for
Oh,
sure.
and I have one on Slate Creek too. I guess it's just vacant land, but it has a natural spring creek that runs through it. It's a little steep, but it definitely has some terraced areas for gardening. There's a big old deck on it. There's actually a ton of crystals in the property there.
Ooh, yeah, you were talking about
yeah,
that one.
Oh, that's
Is that
right. I
Nevada
did say it.
County, Slate
That's,
Creek?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like you're 7 minutes from Grass Valley or Nevada City. It's a great.
I wish I had the money.
I know. It's, not everybody wants to be building their own, but it's, but if you do, it's a great property. It's also got, I think that it's like a 45 gallon per minute well, which is
Dang.
really
fill
good
that
for
pool.
Nevada County.
Jeez,
yeah.
yeah.
Fill
Wow.
whatever you want.
Yeah. Dang. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, this one's going to be a little bit off the cuff, but since you mentioned photos and like staging our properties, do you have any advice for sellers or buyers for maybe just something if you're potentially looking to buy a home or sell your home, something like that? Maybe if not, that's fine, but just something.
Well, picking a good local realtor, obviously, but
Heary.
but
Shout
once
out
you've
Lindsay.
done that, I mean, for sellers, really pricing your property right when you first go on the market I cannot express how important that is. Like,
Don't
overprice it.
Yeah,
It'll
don't
sit
shoot
there and
yourself
people will
out.
wonder what's wrong with it when there's absolutely nothing wrong with it except for the price. Because a home is ultimately only worth what a buyer will pay for it. And they're going to be
Yes,
looking at the
indeed.
comparable properties in the area, and you have to look like the best one.
Yeah.
Staging is always actually super helpful for selling a home. Clearly if you're living in it still, just making sure it's like tidy and ready.
Yep.
It doesn't have to be staged. If it looks lived in, people, they want to come in and feel comfortable and feel like they're like, oh, I have that couch. Or it looks great
It'll
there.
look good. Yeah. Oh, why do they have the couch there? That's
Right.
so strange. Or yes. Yeah.
Yes.
So
But if you are selling it and it's a vacant home, staging is often, as long as you price it right, staging it, having professional photos done is
professional photos.
professional
yes.
photos, which
Hear
is
that,
part of what
people hear that.
which
yes.
is if you have the right realtor, the realtor is providing the
Should be
photos.
doing
It's
that
not a
now.
cost to you. So, but
Awesome.
some realtors do try to take their own with their phones, and you can tell.
Yeah.
If it's priced right, it'll still sell.
But-
But you want people to look at it and be like, I want it.
Wanna
Because
go
I've also
there,
seen
yeah.
photos. I've seen photos do a home justice, and you probably remember this when
Oh,
you guys
yeah.
were looking. Sometimes you're like, oh my gosh, it's so great. And then you get there and you're like, wow, this
Where
is a
did they take
dump.
that picture from?
Exactly.
Someone on the roof? Did they like put their phone up on a pole? Or,
Yeah.
where
And then
how did
the other way too, where you're like, I don't know, but maybe let's just go
go check
to
it
check it
out.
off, make sure we don't want it. And they're like, this is amazing.
Yeah, we kind of had that a little bit here because
Right.
it kind of looked, especially the living room pictures, they did
Industrial.
not do it a ton of justice. Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, it just looked very.
Having-
I feel like the photos weren't they a little like it was like an overcast day maybe or
Yeah, a
something
little
too.
dingy maybe, and it
Yeah.
just wasn't bringing life to the property.
But your
is here.
property too is a huge. I mean, the house is great. You guys really saw the vision and have clearly made
Bringing
it
it-
happen.
bringing it up,
yeah,
yeah,
and it's
work-
great.
working.
But the property, that's one thing too. Is like you can always change a house. You can never change the location of the house.
That's
so
a huge
location is what they see.
Be
say.
on the spot that you want to be and wait for it. Wait for that
Yeah.
spot you want to be.
Yeah,
that's
you guys have a great.
huge.
It's beautiful.
Yes, it is. It's nice.
You got
It's-
space to
it's
do what you
amazing.
want.
It's really amazing.
Yeah.
We do have the space and it's nice and flat and we can do whatever we want
Yes.
here. No one can tell me no. It's a pretty cool thing.
Yeah.
You don't have to ask for permission to do something or cut a bush or do anything. Yep. Just breathe
That's
free.
the best. Yeah, and flat is not always the case in Nevada County. So you guys, I feel like
It's almost too flat now that we're here. I'm like, what is it? Like, where's the hill? I can't even, like, I have to get dirt to make a jump or whatever. Yeah, I'm like, why is it so flat everywhere? It's really
Oh,
nice.
but it's good. It's
Infinitely
good.
usable, which is like the, ideal.
you don't have to go far to find not flat.
Yes.
If you
do
really
not.
are missing the bumps and hills.
No, and I don't need any more hills or bumps than I got.
Right.
So it's perfect. It really is. We lucked out. So.
Yeah. No, it's great. I'm still super happy for you guys. And enough sun for all Melissa's plants.
Oh yeah, it's coming. It's got enough sun to grow anything you want as long
Yeah.
as you can put enough water on it.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
So for you listeners out there, we've been keeping it a little in the dark, but we're in Rough and Ready, California. Just so you know, it is beautiful down here. We're at around 1700.
Elevation.
1750 or so, yeah. I think it's 1723, something like that. So yeah, we're in a nice little zone, a little below the snow line. We did get a few inches this last storm, which was a real great blessing. The kids got to play all day in it, and it's gone now.
And
So
your snow woman's still out in the
Snow
field.
Woman's out there in the pasture. We call it the
pasture.
we call it the meadow now, yeah, because
Nice.
that has a nice ring to it. so,
Yeah, I like that.
the meadow. Yeah,
Like that pasture just makes me think of
animals and
cow poop,
yep, yeah. Sheep.
which it doesn't have. It's
Sheep,
clearly
no.
beautiful grass.
Yeah, we're gonna probably get some goats or some sheep, maybe. So
Nice.
we'll see.
I mean,
Yeah,
nothing
it's all
wrong with it
set
being a
up for it,
pasture
but
either, but it's.
We like the term meadow.
I like the term meadow too. It is a meadow.
It is.
It's just a fenced meadow.
I've got one on each side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
The backyard's amazing too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's been my area. So
Nice.
I'm getting to do my things back there.
I love it.
Yep.
love
So,
it.
moving on with some more related questions, if you don't mind, we could keep poking your brain with
Yeah.
these things. The market direction for real estate. Do you have an idea or a finger on the pulse of that, or do you care? Does it matter? It doesn't really matter.
I mean,
it's gonna go.
It
it's
does.
gonna
You got to
come,
be
it's gonna
paying
go.
attention. Yeah, we don't have control over it, and I don't have a crystal ball, unfortunately.
Yes.
But interest rates have been trending down, which is good, actually, for buyers and sellers. I don't know that we'll ever see like the drastic drop that we did in the
Yeah.
COVID times. 2% interest rates were
blessing from
magical times.
Yes, yes. Well, if our commander-in-chief has anything to say about it, we'll see.
Yes.
It's looking like some
I'm hoping,
positive
they really
direction.
have been trending down. I think that they're all, whether it's conventional FHA or VA, it all looks mostly, depending on your credit score, but it's under 6%. So in the fives, which is good because it means buyers can afford more, which also means that you, as a seller will
can ask
potentially get more for your home.
Awesome.
So,
Great. Good
and
all
it's
around,
great.
good
We
all
don't want
around.
to pay a bunch in interest.
Yes, we don't want to pay the banks a bunch more money than we are already paying them. So
Yeah.
yeah, we're looking at a
I will
refi
say-
soon, or
Yeah.
in the next, maybe 4 to 6 months, depending on
Awesome.
what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I feel like, oh my gosh, I totally just blanked on what I was going to say.
Well, yeah, the direction I pay a lot of attention to crypto news, so I get some residual real estate stuff and a lot of interest rate talk,
Yeah.
obviously, because it affects the market as well. So, yeah, with what it looks like in the direction, new appointees to the Fed, and yeah, just the general consensus being lower rates across the board. Hopefully that's going to trend towards housing, and it
Yeah.
will bring everything down, and you guys can buy your home that you've been dreaming of buying, and you can buy it from Lindsay or
Yes,
with
that's
with
right.
the help of Lindsay.
Oh, that's what I was going to
Yes.
say, is that I will say, just in reference to 2026 so far, is that I've seen a lot more listings come on the market in January and February than I have in past years.
Okay.
So I do
That's
feel
good.
like we still may have, because we always have, again, because of the photos, the listing inventory picks up in March, April, because it's beautiful. There's a lot of people that wait till the end of the school year to sell.
All those things.
But I
check
feel
out.
good about 2026. I feel like there's a lot of movement happening, and there's people selling and buying, and
Good. Positive momentum in
Yeah.
the market is huge.
Yeah.
That's important. And yeah, there's been some other developments in the real estate industry. That executive order saying that large corporations can't buy single family homes
Oh,
is pretty
that's-
major.
yes.
I mean, these houses need to be purchased by individuals, not corporations that already have 1,000 houses or
And then
whatever.
jack
you know
up
what I
the
mean?
rent
Yeah, so
and make
that's
everything
rent
less
control
affordable.
things where we just don't get to
Yeah.
really have a say in, if there's dozens of houses owned by corporations that are increasing the rent, all you can do is increase the rent that you have
Yeah.
on your house to keep up with the market, because that's what any smart person would do.
Yeah.
So,
And it's
unfortunate.
nice to keep, real estate is an investment in yourself when you purchase it, right? So
Yes.
keeping, that type of personal wealth in the people and not the corporate entity that prevails is something I've always been an advocate for. I have investors reach out to me. And I work with people I work with local
Yeah.
investors. I'm like, I want to help the small people who are here to make money or actually create affordable housing, and I don't like some of it's scammy. I get so much
I bet.
spam.
I bet it's crazy filtering through
It's
that.
crazy. But yeah, I really am super proud of the fact that I mostly work with local people. Of course, I've sold for and helped people buy homes who are moving here from other places, but
Everyone came here.
I've never worked with somebody who I didn't feel like was a good addition to the community, who doesn't appreciate and respect, and I feel that's important. We have a really special community here, and some people get a little over the top with their upset about incomers, but
We
it's
all
part of reality.
came here. Either
Exactly.
your parents
Exactly.
or their parents, or you're a fifth generation
Yeah.
Nevada County resident, and your great 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 grandparents
Yes.
came here, and they still came here.
Right.
So I
Exactly.
mean, and we wouldn't be here if they hadn't, and you wouldn't either. So it is
Exactly.
what it is. Allow these people, as long as they can, we don't have any say in it. At the end of the day, they have money and they're going to buy the house. Tell your friend not to sell them the house
Yeah.
if that's how you feel. Like if you really strongly believe that, maybe tell your neighbor not to sell their house instead of telling the people who are buying it not to come move here.
Right.
I don't know what else to say. Like your neighbor's selling their house because they don't want to live here anymore, or
Yeah.
because they're buying a different house, or whatever it
Yeah.
is. So we don't get to control the actions of others. We just simply need to strive to make a better community and accept these people and show them that we have they moved here for a reason. Help maybe remind them of that. Like you moved here for a reason because it's a beautiful, quaint mountain town.
We would love for you to participate and be a part of this great community. Please don't try to make it where you came from.
Yes.
Because
you came
here
for
here
a reason.
for what it is.
So, and it's hard to remember that. It's very hard, but yeah.
There were actually a lot of people that I saw who came here during COVID because there was all the, people were wanting out of the city.
Oh yeah, I can't blame them.
But then, and just like I could never live in a city, there were people that bought here and were here for 2 years and they're like, I can't be out here.
That's too much.
It's the country.
What do you mean I have to cut my own firewood?
Cut my own lawn.
Oh my God.
I have to cut
the lawn
grass.
It grows like every week. It grows. It's like every week. And then I have to water it or it's all brown. Jeez.
Well, I was actually showing some vacant land yesterday, and the other realtor, the listing agent, was there, and because it was a really big property, so she wanted to go over a few things with us. But she had called me beforehand because she was like, I just want to make sure that your clients are know that there's no well on the property, there's no septic, they're going to have to do these things.
Land. Yeah.
And when we were out there with her yesterday, she's like, yeah, I had some people out here who were like, well, where do you connect to the water? And they didn't even have the concept of you're going to have to drill a well. And there's some NID connection too, but that's not.
But that's not
it's not public district water.
Source. Yeah.
It's
you're gonna have to have a well.
It's irrigation.
If you're in Nevada County, you're
Yeah.
If
So
you're
it's
rural, you're having a well.
And it's not for everybody.
Maintaining it.
Just like I don't think I could ever live in a city.
Yeah. No, thank you.
No,
thank you.
No.
Not after the life I've had.
Right. Same.
It makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't imagine not being in the trees.
Lights never turn off.
Right. That too.
What
Nothing,
in the world?
Everything.
It's just bright all the time.
Sounds
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally agree.
Yeah. So it's nice to be in a mountain town and have that. Have all those blessings. Feel that. Just go outside and see stars.
Right.
Wow.
Yes.
Nobody put them there.
Yeah.
They're just up there.
It's crazy to go to a city and be like, wow, I can't see the stars. That's
You get one North Star or whatever, maybe like
right.
Mars or something.
Or that's actually a planet.
Yeah, exactly. So, one other one that I jotted down some notes. Shout out Ryan for the insight and wherewithal to pass that along, take some notes, and have some show notes ready to go here. But do you have any memorable home sales that just really stand out where you're like, that one, I sold this house and it was the most beautiful, or these people, or just a crazy real estate story maybe that
well, I actually
connect with?
just recently sold to some buyers who they were purchasing a home that the husband's grandfather had built.
Oh, fun.
Which was super
Dang.
awesome. And
Wow.
ironically, it was some friends of mine who were selling it. They chose another realtor, which is totally fine, like I've said before.
Yeah.
But it was super awesome. I was so grateful to have been able to be a part of it for them too. It was an opportunity. I hadn't
really,
spoken with them in a
cool.
while, so I got to reconnect with them also.
Very cool.
And it was a whole it was
Talk about
super
full circle.
Totally. And it was a great property. The house needed some love, but a lot of Nevada County homes, the weather takes a toll, and we have some elements here. So
Oh yeah, and these homes are aging out not aging out. Excuse me, they are aging alongside the residents, and sometimes that
Right.
gets away from us. And the fact that these homes are we get complacent, and we lived in a place for 20 or 30 years, and maybe, you're not paying attention to the fact that the gutter leaks and there needs some new shingles over there, and there might be a little shabby, and it's harder to do when you're 60, 70 years old.
Right.
So yeah, so
you can attest to oh wow, there's all these things that
there
come up that
are so
I don't get
many
to call the
things.
landlord about.
There are so many things, people. Be ready for everything.
It's an investment in yourself.
So many exciting things that you get to learn how to do, and you get to learn that you didn't know how to do, and things that your wife will look at you and say, "Can't you do that?" And you say, "Actually, that's something that takes a really skilled professional to do, and I can do it if you want me to, but I'd rather pay someone."
Right. Do it
So
because then you get it done right the first time.
Yes, know your limitations as a craftsman,
Absolutely.
and I know my limitations as a craftsman. So I'll do what I'm comfortable with. But if it's outside of my realm, then shout out Donnie, my father-in-law has come through clutch in so many instances, and we had help from family to do a lot of this stuff. And
I came over here one day.
It's been
when he was putting the roof on.
Oh yeah, was he pulling it off?
Because
we pulled the old roof, all of it off, and
he was doing something on the roof.
He was putting in patches when I was at work and doing all kinds of So he just helped out so much, and we had Connor up there with pliers and his little buddies up there pulling staples out.
And then they're learning real life skills.
And Connor, shout out my oldest. Him and Donnie banged out half the living room floor before I even got off work. Thought I was coming home to do a floor, and got home and about a little over half of it was done. So just finished up the hallway and closets.
Nice.
And they were working hard even in my absence on these things. So that old tile drop ceiling, that thing.
That thing. It was, it
was blood, sweat, and no tears. Maybe some happy tears in here, but a lot of blood and sweat has gone into it already. So
well, it looks so great. It really does.
Thank you again and again.
Of course.
It's been just awesome. Yep.
Yeah.
Talk about you all the time. Think about you all the time. We're constantly like, oh man.
Well, it's
awesome. Been waiting. Super excited. We wanted to have a little more fanfare when we did have you over and do something, dinner or barbecue or something. But it's come together, and we'll have we got some time to fill here in Ryan's absence,
right?
So and hopefully can figure some cool direction out for this podcast and have some nice conversation. And
I'll definitely. I've actually thought about who I could maybe ask, and I haven't thought of anybody that has just come to me, but I've definitely been paying attention. So I'm around a lot of people,
and a lot of people who have unique skill sets, and I'm sure as it grows and people start to associate you with it and the idea that you're doing it, they'll probably start to reach out. And
totally,
I know I've had a lot of people come up to me unexpectedly. I was not, expecting to have people stop me or approach me and mention that they've been enjoying it. So thank you all, anyone who's come up to me and mentioned that they enjoy hearing this podcast and me on it, and they appreciate Ryan's direction with putting Lindsay and I in charge of this thing, and in his absence. I really appreciate it. It's really been awesome to hear the feedback from the community, and look forward to getting you guys on here, the people who've come up and
I've gotten feedback too that people are excited that I'm a part of this. So
doing something that hopefully the community can be proud of.
Yeah, so, absolutely.
Let's go. I think picked a couple of decent ones.
Yeah.
And if y'all don't think so, then I'll pray for you.
There we go. Nobody's forced to listen.
Nope. Y'all are not. So, and thank you for doing it. If you have, shout out to the listeners who've been listening and, keeping this thing going. If you're liking it, sharing it, subscribing, telling someone about it, we really appreciate it. And that's how it grows. And that's how we get these guests, that, we intend to have. So reach out, tell someone, share it with someone, pass the word, please. Welcome to Grass Valley.
Yeah.
Let's build this thing up into something, to hang a hat on.
Yes, absolutely.
Heck yeah. Anything else you want to tell these people?
I don't know. Happy Saturday, man.
Happy Saturday. Yeah, let's
enjoy
go and enjoy the sunshine.
Yeah. It won't be around for too long. it's nice we're getting a winter still at this point. For a
Yes,
hot minute, I mean,
absolutely.
I'm a summer person, so I was like, oh, I was loving
Let's
it.
roll on through, but
Also, like,
really need it.
we could use some water, I think.
yes, I try not to be selfish in that aspect.
Right,
Don't
same.
really like the rain and the inclement weather, but the snow does something to me. It makes me like a little kid. So when
Yeah.
it comes, I'm like, ooh,
Yeah.
let's go and play. I'm going to go pull someone out of a ditch.
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to shovel your driveway? Why not? Of course I'll
yes.
do it. Like, so it's just, it's
Yeah.
been fun and well received, and we needed it
Totally.
immensely.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Yeah.
Get that snowpack.
Grateful for it. Also grateful for the sun.
Let's go. And it's going to be a beautiful Saturday, it looks like. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it. And whenever you do hear this, be on the lookout for some more episodes coming soon to a podcast near you on all platforms.
Awesome.
Right on.
Thanks, Max.
Thank you, Lindsay. Enjoy the day.
You too.